What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pete's Basement Extras. We're going to be talking about Convergence issue 0 that dropped today that the big guy is currently flipping through. I actually liked this book, and I have high hopes for it, might I add. It's exactly the same as what Secret Wars is going to be. It's exactly the same. It's just going to clean up muddy continuity problems and all the dumb shit that nobody has liked over the last couple of years since the New 52 was,
Didn't we say that before? How many times have we said that? How many times has Comic Geek said that about certain...
I've been against New 52 since the start of it. Absolutely. There have been a lot of things in it that have turned out great. Aquaman, Swamp Thing, I guess we'll count He-Man, sure. Wonder Woman, absolutely. The Flash, except for this whole Savage Land storyline that's going on right now.
Oh, I haven't caught up to that yet.
I don't like the Reverse Flash thing, but that's okay.
I'll say this much. When it comes to the big two, I like their TV shows and their movies better than...
the comic books.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I liked about this book is the thing in the back that you were just flipping through, which gives you a rundown of all of the worlds, the universes that are going to converge, basically. And before we get into the particulars of the storyline, which there aren't really too many in this, it's a 0 issue, so they just kind of throw you into the middle of it, and there's not a lot you're able to figure out. One of the things that we can definitely highlight is it's not written by Grant Morrison, so that's something to look forward to.
That is. It's sad, but it is.
So I'll drink to that. And with any luck, the fact that it's not written by Morrison means I shouldn't have to do that too often while I read through these books.
Shit, there's an Adam Hughes variant cover.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see any Adam Hughes variant cover. I bought this crazy fucking Braniac variant cover.
No,
there was another one with all like Supermans on it. But basically the book opens up with Superman kind of floating in space, and we are treated to the fact that Braniac is the big bad of the show. Mm-hmm. But it's not just any Braniac, it is the Braniac. Remember this from that Gary Frank story a while back, where now Superman fought the Braniac, and all of the other Brainiacs that he's ever fought were just subsidiaries, if you will. Well, we've taken that a step further in that not only were the Brainiacs of that universe subsidiaries, but the Brainiacs of every universe are nothing but little mini clones or
drones.
Minions, thank you, drones of this ultimate Brainiac entity that exists beyond time. And he's gigantic. He's like a robot ship planet thing. Mm-hmm. He's Unicron. He's fucking Unicron.
Yeah, that's.
And he whereas the other Brainiac collected cities and bottled them, this one collects universes. Yeah. That's basically what I got out of this.
Yeah, pretty much.
And for each universe, there is an appointed Brainiac. But they all exist on this one sentient world with its own Brainiac.
Yes.
And that Brainiac, that was a cool aspect. That Brainiac varies between all the Brainiacs that have ever been ever.
Yeah.
So you get to see page by page or so, panel by panel, what Brainiac Superman is talking to will change mysteriously. From the Vril docs that we know, the guy from the Gary Frank series, the guy from the Superpowers TV series, the robot with the brain inside, the one from the Superman animated series. Every Brainiac you could possibly imagine shows up here. And that's awesome.
That was awesome.
So this ultimate Unicron Brainiac decides that he's going to go and collect this Superman's planet, his
For some reason,
universe.
this Superman is special.
Right.
Superman's always a problem, but this one's
he keeps trying to kill Superman, and it pisses him off that in every universe he gets killed by something else, something that's not his doing. So one was Doomsday, so he decided let me try to make him Doomsday, and that'll kill him, and that didn't work, and then there's always something that kills Superman. And Brainiac's just pissed off that it's not him, pretty much. So he goes off to get this new Superman, the new 52's Superman's universe. And when he figures this out, Superman, that is. He's, going crazy trying to stop him, and he has no clue how to even go about doing this.
Yeah.
So all of the Braniacs kind of figure out that, hey, the Master's been gone for quite some time now. And what the fuck is it about you, Superman, that where's the Master? Like, why is he gone for so long? What did you do to him? And Superman's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
it was like a who's on first, Abbott and Costello thing. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. And so Superman, flies off somewhere to go and, save his city. And the Brainiacs decide that we're going to undo the Master's mistake. Like, he made a mistake saving all of these worlds with Superman and everything, so we have to see which ones work and which ones don't.
Yeah.
So we're just going to destroy a few of them.
Yeah, that's it.
And so all of these Brainiacs come together into Ultimate Brainiac 2.0 kind of thing. And that's we're treated to the last page with the bat signal. Yeah.
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 I'm optimistic, but I don't care for this which planet I'm on shit.
Uh-huh. It's not going to be about what planet you're on. It's going to be about what stories do you like, what characters do you like, and let's pick and choose, just like we're going to do with Secret Wars in the summer with Marvel.
But we're going to read all that for our fans.
Yes, certainly.
And it's going to drive us crazy.
Yes. So, in light of this, being a zero issue, it's just the start of it. We're introduced to the concept, and like I said, in the back of the book, they give you all of the stories, the storylines, the universes that this book will touch on and draw into itself.
How many people are going to go out and pick up some of these books?
Not I. There are a few crazy collectors that will... I am, of course, after that Adventure Comics 247, the first Legion of Superheroes, but it's a little out of my price range, and there are other books that I want first.
Of course you would. Seeing all these books reminds me the main problem DC has, DC's too old. Seriously. I mean, here they are, they're coming up with this big event, and they're talking about 1960 book, 1975, 72, 61. I mean, these shits...
I have a question for all of our fans, and this is for you as well, for me too. What aspects of what DC universes do you want to see survive? What parts do you like? What parts do you absolutely must go no matter what? For me, first of all, I need the regular Reverse Flashback, not this idiot in the red and black.
Oh,
that was West.
Yeah.
Daniel West. That was fucking stupid.
They screwed up there, and then New 52 screwed up there, definitely.
Aquaman needs to remain cool. I like wherever Aquaman is now is great.
Pretty much the majority of the Aquaman universe alone.
Let's bring Swamp Thing back the way he was.
Swamp Thing is cool.
Let's leave Wonder Woman with this continuity that Azzarello started. I like that. I like the whole Eternia thing kind of existing within DC.
Yeah, no, don't touch the He-Man at all. Don't even change the artist on Eternity War, but that's too late.
I think it needs to be longer than 5 years, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
I think I'll give you 10 at the minimum.
Yeah.
Long enough for Batman to train the appropriate amount of fucking Robins.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
10 to 15 years, folks. 10 to 15 years.
I don't know. I mean, if we could somehow get rid of a certain Wayne or Lincoln March or whatever the fuck his name is.
You know what? More on Batman Eternal later on in a different segment, but I will take Lincoln March and the Court of Owls over Damian Wayne any day. That kid's gotta go.
He does gotta go.
He needs to fade off and back into the blimps of obscurity where he belongs. Fuck you, Grant Morrison. Love, Pete.
He was forced upon us, and
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It ruins the Bat family. I don't like it.
Yeah, at least.
The fact that Batman has an actual blood son to worry about weakens him. And I don't like that. He's got to go.
I agree.
He's got to go. Because he has trained Dick and Tim and, even Jason to hold their own. And he believes that they can hold their own.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's got an actual kid makes him a real father. And it's still, you can argue that Dick is his son, and you know, all of the people, all of the younger wards that have come into his, you know, tutelage are his children, but there's always going to be that extra step because now it's his real son.
Yeah.
And he's always going to be wondering what's going on. He's always going to be looking over his shoulder, making sure that nothing's wrong with the kid, and that weakens him. He can't have that.
They need to get rid of him.
Good God.
Any hints of him, that whole dark future with a dark Batman, with a
History.
pop collar. No. Oh, God, no.
DC needs to start slowly working its way back to the Kingdom Come future. Kingdom Come is one of the books in Convergence that is, for me, the ideal fucked up future for the DC universe. Because it was so well written.
I think DC shouldn't make an official future. I think...
Of course not,
Yeah,
but
it should be an
I like
option.
the way, after Kingdom Come came out, they would throw out little hints that, oh shit, that's where it's leading.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like to see, you know? Shit like that. I like the new, you know, from the, I think they called it the Age of Heroes, which was the pre-52, and in the new 52, the Lantern Corps. But something more needs to be done with them. I like Guy Gardner as a Red Lantern. I think that fits his character profile well.
Yeah.
I think the Green Lantern Corps needs to come back, but I think we need to do that book entirely different.
More aliens.
Absolutely.
Less
different fucking alien lanterns every time, and let the core Lantern book focus one storyline on Hal Jordan, one storyline on John Stewart. Back and forth, because they both earned their fucking keep.
Simon Baz?
He can stick around in the Justice League.
Is he even in that shit?
I don't even know. I'm not reading the book. I don't remember the last time I read that. I like this new badass Martian Manhunter in the new 52. I'm okay with
I like him, but it's partially used him. I think DC bought, Wildstorm. Own it. Use them right. That happens.
I don't know anything about Wildstorm, truthfully.
They had a voodoo book for a while. They had Hellspot, and he was supposedly like...
He showed up in Superman.
Yeah, he was a Superman level threat. They never did anything with it.
I remember that storyline.
They had Gen 13 mixing with like Teen Titans and all this other shit.
That was a great idea. Why not?
It failed.
Well, it seemed like a good idea on paper.
It should have.
Should have been great.
The way they just... Oh, DC.
Aspects of the original universe, I like the idea of, you know, Earth 2. And you got an older version of different kinds of superheroes. I would mix the JSA, though, into Earth 1 and let it be a previous generation of superheroes. Why does Batman and Superman have to be the first of them? There should be another set of heroes. Wildcat, of previous Flash, who didn't actually tap into the Speed Force. Green Lantern, who was weak against wood for fucking whatever reason. You know? Maybe not a Green Lantern. But, you know, Superman and Batman don't have to be the be-all, end-all. They can still be the greatest of them, but they don't have to be the first of them.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I always felt that the JSA belonged in Earth 1.
Yes. I love the JSA. I loved them before. Now, there's none.
Speaking of characters that they don't do right.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Dr. Fate, goddammit?
He's in Earth 2, getting his ass rocked.
It's fucking awesome.
Wonder Woman, Superman.
Ooh.
I think for the most part it's been handled pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm not for him and Lois Lane. I never liked Lois Lane as a character.
You're not much of a traditionalist in the way of relationships and comic books.
No, for some reason, just...
You'd rather see Superman kind of dating and everything? Like, I don't think I want him to be married again. I think we can
Marriage
do
is a
away with
mistake
that.
for superheroes.
I think so.
I mean, unless it worked for Mr. Fantastic.
But it worked for Mr. Fantastic in the 1960s. They got married in, I would say, like 1968 or so.
Yeah.
So it's a different ballgame. You know, Spidey and Supes got married in the 80s and 90s. Big difference.
Yeah. I would like him to be single. Not a whore,
No.
because that'll ruin his...
I agree.
But...
Supes, he just doesn't have the personality to be a whore.
No, he doesn't.
I want him to be Clark Kent first. I want him to adopt and stick with one fucking uniform. God damn it, no T-shirts, Superman.
Well, wasn't that really have to do with the lawsuit?
What
At
lawsuit?
first?
The Siegel and Schuster lawsuit?
Yeah.
But that's settled.
Yeah, but they already committed to that during the lawsuit, so the T-shirt was a mistake.
The T-shirt's a big mistake,
It
and
was,
the new
it was.
fucking muscle-bound gym rat Superman is a mistake too.
Yeah. I like the
If he
whole
wants to be
armor
running-
aspect of it, the fact that it's advanced.
If he wants to be running around the fucking Hall of Justice like that, fine, in between laundry loads. But when he's out there fighting crime, put the fucking cape back on, man. You have a symbol to uphold.
No, he has a...
I am a traditionalist. You can't have a cape and a T-shirt. You're not a 10-year-old.
No, this one. This is the current...
Yes, that's fine.
Well, that's how he's been for a while now.
Yeah, I know, but there was that whole fucking
No, yeah, there was.
picture running around with the blue T-shirt
The
and everything.
Superman books were handled poorly.
Ooh, yeah.
They were like handled in different times.
Speaking of things that I'd like to get lost within Convergence, definitely JR drawing Superman. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's hideous.
Yeah.
Hideous.
Mm-hmm.
Like ugly. Like it's terrible.
I think...
Did I mention ugly?
The 52 writing staff...
I'm done. I promise I'm done.
The 52 writing staff knew that New 52 was eventually going to be
Now I'm really done.
redone.
Yeah.
So they decided to do just some...
Just throwing shit out there. Yeah. Let's go back to Secret Identities, please. Like, can we have the Joker not be some sort of immortal demon god or something? Whatever the fuck that story was.
Secret identities of heroes.
Him not knowing who Batman is.
Everybody knows who Batman is. Every fucking body.
Except fucking Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Except Jim.
I'm hoping he knows. He just keeps it hush hush.
That's fine.
I would respect that. But let me know he knows it and just...
But do you remember that awesome pivotal scene in what the fuck was the Earthquake storyline? Batquake, whatever the
Nightfall?
fuck. No.
The cartoon?
No Man's Land.
Oh, okay.
No Man's Land. When, you know, they're having their arguments and Gotham City's being torn apart into different factions by, you know, the super criminals.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to Jim and Jim's like, where the hell have you been? And he goes to show him who he is. And Jim turns around and he's like, no, I don't want to know. I don't care. You're who you are and that's it. I don't care who's under the mask. That was amazing. It was such a great piece of writing in a random little book.
Okay, so now how old is that?
God, early 2000s maybe? 15 years ago.
That's the shit.
Well, everything's
That's the problem with
converging.
DC. There's so much fucking legacy. This isn't the first time they've squished shit together.
Obviously. But
There's been several crises.
this is supposed to be the worst one. So let's just keep our fingers crossed for this. That's all I want, is some workable thing. The New 52 obviously did not work because it only lasted 3 years. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, at least after Crisis on Infinite Earths, that lasted 20 plus years. That's all I want, is give me another 20 years. I'll probably be dead after that of a heart attack. God knows I don't eat right. So, that's all we're asking for, DC. Another 20 years of superheroes. Give us the Age of Heroes Volume 2. So, guys, here's the question. What do you want to see survive Convergence, and what do you want to see go? Pick anything. Give us your top 5. And hit us up at questions@peachbasement.com. You can start a conversation on Facebook or Instagram. And we'll see you next week. For those of you that do celebrate, happy Easter, happy Passover. And we'll see you next Thursday. Make sure you tune in for questions. And the live show now on Twitter. Beware, Pete's Basement goes live. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.